Alright, the highlight video is going to be short and sweet today because of the halt in all NASDAQ stocks, or most or some, I don't know what it was, but got back from a lunchtime walk and came back to find NASDAQ halted, and I told everybody, hey, it's not even worth it the rest of the day. Luckily I was in cash, so I didn't get hurt. I only had a couple trades today, but I still want to go over them. CLF was on watch. I added this to the list in the morning. And I'm showing pre-market here. I usually don't have that on my charts, but I saw it gapping up above all of yesterday's trading. Okay, if you remember from a video not that long ago, I was talking about looking for a bounce in CLF. This is a small version of the daily chart here. That it had come back down to the 20-day moving average, some price support, and hadn't broken, if I take today's candle out of it, hadn't broken a previous day's high this whole time, this whole pullback after running into that 200-day. Okay, and so then it became interesting that it was gapping up above yesterday's trading in pre-market. So I told the chat room I was watching or adding this to the watch list in the pre-market as a new stock to watch. I didn't have it on watch up until I saw the gap up, and then thankfully Zozo, one of our moderators / all-stars, really kept an eye on this at the open. And let me switch, get pre-market off of there. Keep in mind the pre-market high 2174. And I'm going to switch to 1 minute candles and show you how Zozo called it. There it is. There's the opening 1 minute candle. Very nice volume. And I'm very thankful that Zozo was stalking this because, yeah, I added it to my watch list. And it was one of my favorites this morning. But it's easy to get distracted in the opening couple minutes. And so he jumped on the mic and said, hey, I like CLF over a break of the 1 minute high. So basically over 2180. Worst case stop below the 1 minute low, 2162. So 2181 entry anyway, and there it is. And within these are 1 minute candles, keep in mind. Look at that, just kept going, and now I'll switch to fives and went all the way to 2310. I did jump on the mic myself and say, hey, if you're still in some CLF shares, this 23 area is for a couple reasons. One, because it's the whole number, and two, this purple line here, the 200 moving average on 15s. That's a great place to sell some, I said, if you're still in a chunk. And it turned out to be, my best sell, by the way, was $22.99. So we almost caught the high of the day there on some shares. I wish I'd sold it all there, but we scale out. But anyway, CLF, great call by Zozo, one of our all-stars. And then also another one of our all-stars, Wayne, called Carnival Cruise Lines. These are 5 minute candles, and you hear me talk about the green line on my charts in a lot of the videos. This green line is the 24-period exponential moving average that I use with 5 minute candles. That also shows me where the 8-period moving average is on 15-minute candles without having to switch time frames. And so we usually look for turns around that green line in our chat room. Now let me switch to 15s and show you how Wayne called it. Okay, and on this chart, the 8-period moving average on 15s is the blue line, which is the green line on my 5-minute chart. Anyway, Wayne called it over this candle here, 36.94 with a 36.86 stop, and there's the trigger, and that was the low of the pullback, and a great call by Wayne. From 36.94 went to 37.61, so almost 70-cent move in our favor on 8 cents risk. Excellent call by Wayne, and that is literally, I didn't do anything else all day because of that halt. So I still met my daily goal, and I'll quit babbling here. We'll talk to you tomorrow.